Okay, you guys, I'm back. With that being said, let's get right into it. So, what do I want to talk about, you guys? I want to talk about the swap meet and how, and I'm going to be very careful with my words when I say this because I kind of went back and forth and said, hey, no, I'm not going to say anything because I don't want it to get out there. But I think some of us, if you're a reseller or a hustler, we're all thinking of this. And my, I was going to say my favorite, but it's not my favorite swap meet. The swap meet that I go to here in Vegas when I do go is Pecos. So if you know, you know, it's in the north side. It's off of Pecos and like, I don't know, Las Vegas Boulevard, is that right there? I'm not sure, but I just know Pecos because I always just go straight down Pecos. And it's very big, it's outdoor. I've been going there for years. I'm just saying, flipping stuff, selling stuff. In the height of, I would say, my couponing career, it was a really great place to go to. I would like to say unload merchandise. So let me just go ahead and break this down. Okay, so if you resell, you hustle, you sell, you flip, you can do it on Facebook Marketplace, eBay, Poshmark, Macari. What is it? WhatsApp? I don't know, the new one that just kind of, but it's been out for a little bit. But all these different places you can sell to, right? My favorite thing about the swap meet is that I would quietly make money. So this was money that nobody had to know about, especially if I'm not posting. If I'm not showing on social media, which I used to do, the big sale, stay tuned because I will be doing the Silverton garage sale show if they do it this year, which I'm sure they will because we are open back up. Springtime will be very lovely. The weather will be nice. So I'm sure they'll do it again this year for 2023, sometime in spring, and then they do a later one. I always make a nice little pretty coin when I do those, maybe like between $1,000 $2,000 in one day. So I'm going to try to hit big numbers because I've been planning this ever since last year for this sale that's coming up in a couple months. I got a whole strategy. I have product. I need to buy some more product, just a little bit more product. But I've been planning this particular sale ever since last year. So I'm going to go in and I'm just going to be, I'm not being cocky, but I'm going for $2,000 to $5,000 for the day. Yes, I said it, $2,000 $5,000 for the day. I just made the $5,000 up in my mind. Maybe 2-3 days ago, I started crunching numbers. I said, okay, if I get this, and sell it for this, and if I do real well, you know, if people are feeling really good about themselves, and I have a whole strategy on what I do. And I'll just tell you guys, bright colors. So it's springtime. People are coming out of winter. They're feeling sluggish. They want to see bright colors. So when I do sales like this, I always, in my mind, I'm like, think like a consumer, but also what people shop with. What does that say? People shop with their eyes. People eat with their eyes. So yeah, I'll show you the whole setup. I'll film it and I'll do what I used to do back in the day. What those little sales where I would hold the money and say, this is how much I made for the day, so you guys can see that, you know, you saw the process. You saw me buying, possibly on my YouTube channel, buying the products, getting the products, going, having a pop-up sale, having the pop-up sale, and then later going back and showing you guys how much money I made for the day. Okay, so let me circle back around. So the swap meet, let me tell you about the swap meet. This is, they think I don't know, but I caught on years ago. So I like to buy in bulk. And when I mean bulk, I like to buy something 25 pieces to 100, maybe possibly if it's a good deal, if I got it for $1, a couple hundred. Like, and we'll just always say shoes for this particular video. So I'll buy 100 pairs of shoes that I got for $1. I'll line them all up. Usually, like I said in my last video, I don't like to stick to one product. Just depends on my mood and what day it is, what part of the month it is, if it's the first, the middle of the month, or the end of the month. Because I'm really thinking about, okay, does the consumer, the customer have money? Colors, styles. But for this video, we'll just say all shoes. So the vendors there at the swap meet, I like to cater to to everybody, but what I noticed that a lot of vendors that are already there permanently would buy from me, and they wouldn't just buy one or two. They would buy 5, 10, 15, sometimes a table, a half a table. Actually, I have quite a few people that will come in like at the end of my sale. If I already made like $400 or $500 for the day, and I just want to get rid of all the other stuff on my table because I don't feel like bringing it back, and I want the money so I can what? Take profit, go ahead and put back into the business of flipping and get more product, I'll sell it for $1. I have no problem, $1, $2, whatever the case may be, because I've already made my profit for the day. Remember, easy Aisha math. I'm calling it easy Aisha math. You bring 100 items out to the swap meet or wherever you're popping up at, and you sell each one for $5. That's a quick $500. Who couldn't use a quick $500? So with that being said, I'm just saying, remember, if that was just with 100 items, imagine if you take 200 items, which I've done before, 200 items, and I always aim high. So making $500 to $1,000 a day, really good in my eyes. Leave a comment down below. In your eyes, making $500 to $1,000 a day in one day, a Friday, a Saturday, or a Sunday, you know, where you possibly could be at home doing nothing, on the internet, watching Netflix, chilling with the kids, doing whatever. Going out, making a quick $500 to $1,000 in one day is really amazing. With that being said, I would sit in my car and eat. I would have breakfast, you guys. Eat breakfast for 20 minutes, and then I would set my tables up. So this is a little tip you guys can use if you're popping up somewhere, having a garage sale, whatever the case may be. When they would see my car pull up, they knew what time it was. Comfortably, I would say 5 to 10 different vendors in the particular area where I set up know who I am. And when I mean know who I am, they wait for me to set up. So what I'll do is I'll eat my breakfast, or I'll set up my tables, and I'll put signage out. Now, this is very important. Let me talk about signage, you guys. I just recently started seeing people do signage. I get these cheap from Walmart, Target, whatever, those neon square paper, construction papers that kids use for projects. And get a Sharpie. It's not fancy. It's super low budget, super quick, and I write on there on these sheets that are neon yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, and put them across my table. $5, or even if I'm having a $2.50 sale, if I'm having a $2 sale, whatever the case may be, I keep it real simple for people, because people ask me, how much is this? How much? It's all $5. It keeps it simple, and then people tend to want to spend more because they're not spending $10 on these pair of shoes. They're not spending $8 on this particular jacket that they saw. $3 over here. They have to add it up. But if it's $5, they're more likely to grab 5 different items real quick for $25. That's how I make my money very quickly. So I put the $5 out. So if I miss it, so I'm in the car, I'm eating my breakfast, having my orange juice. If somebody walks by and they say, oh, she's here, what does she have? I get them hyped up because they said everything she has is $5. I wonder what she has this time. You get what I'm saying? So it's the, excuse me, the anticipation that, oh, wow, I got to see what she has, $5. So they know to circle back around. Sometimes they'll come up to my car and they'll go, when are you going to set up? I'm like, okay, like 10 minutes. And usually I can have a car full of stuff. 100 to 200, 300, small, medium, shoes, whatever. I pack my car totally packed. I can set up within 30 minutes. And sometimes they'll wait for me to come out to start setting up. And sometimes it doesn't even hit the table, because what are they doing, you guys? This is circling back around. I like to service the vendors. Maybe they don't have time to go out and buy product. They don't know where to shop. They're not in the store. Back in my heyday, during the spring of 2022, I was in it. I was back in the thick of things, but I didn't post it for you guys. I didn't show you what I was doing because I was quietly making money. Quietly making money and minding my business. So what I would do is, what was I going to say? They don't, okay, style wise, and I'm just going to say it. When I go to the swap meet, I see all the same crap. They're all going to LA. No offense, no shade, but it is what it is. Because if you've been there, if you walk it, you already know what I'm saying. Everybody has the same little bags, the little danglies, the bracelets, the earrings. It's all generic. It's all the same. It's all kind of cheap. It's all cheap, but you get what I'm saying? So everybody's doing the same thing. Everybody's following the same model. So a vendor would come in and they would sit there and have the new hot little plush doll that they got in LA off of, in the garment district for $3, $4. I'm not sure how much. Next thing you know, every vendor there has the same product. And I get it. If you have your regular customers, it's real cool because they'll come and shop with you. You have to create that rapport. But I'm the person that I like to cut out the middleman. So I like to come in and service the vendors. They see me. They don't even let my stuff hit the table sometimes. I've had people say, how much for the whole table? Wow. Okay. So we're 20 minutes in. I usually get there, 5:30. You have to be in your spot by, I do believe, 6:30. By 7 o'clock, I'm having people ask me how much for the table, and I'm telling them $200 for this whole table. Why? Because they want to take it and go sell it in their particular area, maybe 2 rows down, 3 rows down, even maybe across the whole the swap meet. And I'm fine with that. I don't get attached. Some people hoard. Big shout out to all the hoarders. They buy product and they don't rotate their stock. If they're turning around, and this is kind of back to like my couponing days, if you have product and some people sell, some people don't, but the people that sold, it's like, okay, why keep going buying new merchandise when you still have old merchandise that you need to push out, that's money sitting there. So I always keep it fresh. I don't like to keep a lot of product. Now that I'm in this new big beautiful home, we have a garage now, so the garage really helps me out because it stores a lot of my stuff, or it did, because now I'm completely, you could say, out of product. I just have my eBay store stuff stored down there, and that's it. But like all my flipping stuff, if I had 200 pairs of shoes in bins, it would be down there. But circling back around, sorry you guys, because I get on a tangent. But anyways, I love selling them stuff. I have no problem with that. I don't get attached to it. I want it gone so I can get my money back, take my profit, tuck it away, do whatever I'm going to do with it, and then go ahead and get more merchandise. These swap meets, let me tell you, it's easy for the person. Some people don't, just rather be online, sell the product, ship it off, and be done with it. One of the things that I'm noticing with my eBay store, super slow. That's another video. We'll probably maybe drop it today. I don't know. I just want more people to be honest about eBay, and selling online. A lot of people some people did well, 2022. A lot of people that I know did not. Just be honest with it. People are saying, oh, it's this, it's that. No, let's call it what it is. And this is just my opinion. We're in a recession. Just keep it 100. People's spending habits are not the same. They rather not spend money on, not everybody, because a lot of people do have money. Some do not. So they're tightening up. Eggs right now, for example, you guys know I work at a grocery store. So, or I've been in the grocery industry for 26 years, 27 years. How sad is that? I'm just saying. Okay, let me circle back around. Eggs right now here in Vegas, across the board, I've been to 3 different grocery stores. A dozen, I think, is $6.99, $5.99, and the 18 count is $7.99. Make that make sense? I'm just saying. So with that being said, it's inflation. Things are going up quickly. People are making better, not better choices, but they're real selective with their money. So that's why you have to create a product, or have product where people see it and they're shopping with their eyes, they're eating with their eyes, and they're saying, I need that product. So you have to be very strategic with what you get. I just don't go off and buy this because it's on sale. I try to think about the consumer, not what I like, what the consumer possibly would like if this would be a hot item. Bring it to the swap meet, turn around and wait. And usually within 20, 30 minutes of me setting up, like I said, I have 5 to 10 solid vendors there at the swap meet. I don't have all of the numbers, but I do have this one lady. I love her. She just met me this year, and she's set up there, but she loves my products. She loves my products. She'll circle 5 times. How do I know? Because I count and I pay attention. You have to be aware of your surroundings. I will set up. She will come. She will walk my product once, and this is how she looks. She's counting, and she's pointing to what she wants. I take a mental note while I'm still making my money over here, making 20, 40, 50 bucks over here. I see her, and I always acknowledge her. Good morning. And I give her the little nod and the little point, like, uh-huh. So what she's doing is she's like surveilling what I have. And then, like, when I get busy, if I have 4 or 5 customers, now think about it. If I have 4 or 5 customers, each one spends 10 bucks. Within 5 minutes, I can clear them out. I made 50, it just depends, 50 to 60 bucks. She's watching. They're walking backpack. Of course, I'm bagging everything, but she's watching what just sold. She'll come back around round 2. Okay, she just sold all the hats. She sold 50% of the hats. So the hats are a hot seller. People like that. She knows that I have an eye, and she knows that I'm very strategic with what I buy, and my prices are so amazing that she also can make money. There's been times that she's come, sometimes she buys it in the middle, the beginning, the end, whatever the case may be. She'll buy, if she sees a product really moving, she'll just come right after someone buys it. I want all of these. Give me, and her favorite thing, give me a good deal. Odds are 2022, a lot of my stuff was $1. So if I was selling it for $5 or $4, well, remember, don't be greedy. I have no problem giving it to her. She can have it. She can have it. My whole, if you walk past this particular woman's store, all the products mine. When she first started and I first met her, she had like off-brand stuff, like everybody in the swap meet. After everything was said and done, shoes, shirts, jumpsuits, toys, all kinds of stuff. My whole store was over there, and I didn't mind one bit because I've already made my money, pulled my profit, and I'm moving on to the next thing. So with that being said, my gym, my go-to to make just a quick $500, and don't let me go on Saturday and Sunday, I can make between $500 to $1,000. And you know, some days are off. You know, sometimes it's not that busy. Sometimes the weather might be off, and that affects the way people spend also. That's why I say springtime. I love spring because it goes into summer. Here, Vegas, summertime, it's horrendous. It's over 100 degrees. If you know, you know. But with that being said, when it's springtime, it's breezy out. The sun's out. It's not too hot. It's very manageable. People are coming, like I said, it's like the bear in the wind. They're coming out of their they're coming out of their coma. They're relaxing. The their spring dresses are coming out. People they want to spend. So that's when I make Q4. So holiday season and springtime are really good seasons for me if I'm doing pop-ups. With that being said, your swap meet is a gem, you guys. Well, I don't want to pack up everything. I don't want to go. Okay, well, just leave money on the table. This is something you could do really quickly, really easy. You pay for a spot, you pop up, and you make your money, and then you go home. If you have stuff in your garage today that's just laying around, imagine, and I'll leave you guys with this. Imagine if you have, which is very reasonable, because someone did a study on it. They said the average home has 500 items laying around that they don't even use. So let's just go down to 200. You say you just grab 200 random things from your home, and we'll keep it super simple so people can do the math. You sell everything for $1. I'm talking about you have old remotes. Let's see. I don't know. My son made this probably when he was like 8 or 10 or something like this. Junk like this. I'm just saying, I just happen to have some of these. I have a bunch of these. This is Zimcam or whatever for the cold season. I have Himalayan salt right here. Just saying. Just laying around. I have random things around the house. Everybody has random stuff around the house that they're not using, that they've had, they're holding on to, they're hoarding, whatever the case. Take those 200 items to the swap meet. Pay your $30, depending on, your town, how this swap meet's set up, and sell each item for $1. You think people love $1. I love $1, and it's no longer $1 at the 99-cent store. They raised it, plus you're paying tax. At the swap meet, straight, it's $1. You just made $200. And the odds are a vendor is going to come by, what I mean by vendor, someone that's permanently there or setting up for the day. They're going to see your stuff, and they're going to see your pricing so low that they will probably come and buy a quarter of it, 50% of it, maybe even all of it, just so they can turn around and make profit, and they didn't have to do the work. A lot of people don't want to do the work. They don't want to go out to the stores. They don't want to spend the gas. They don't want to wait in lines to pay for all the stuff. Me, I used to love going into stores. I used to love hitting 4 or 5 different stores. I didn't mind waiting in line and buying 100 pairs of shoes a pop. I just paid $1 for it, and I know that I'm going to turn around in 2-3 days and go to a swap meet and make 5. So my profit was $400. Make it make sense. I didn't have to sit at a job I didn't like, my 9 to 5. Ask for bathroom breaks, lunch breaks, whatever the case may be. I get it, I sell it, I flip it, take my profit, and go. And I'll leave you with that, you guys. So like I said, I'm back, you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, subscribe, you guys. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys soon, and I'll give you guys some more content. It's basically going to be my life, you guys, if I'm going to the movie. No, I'm not to the movies, but you get what I'm saying. I'm going to open up more and show you guys different things that I'm doing, different ventures, different people I want to partner with, what we're doing to make money, so on and so forth. And you know, some of it's small money, some of it's medium money, sometimes I'm making big money, and I want to get more to making big money in partnerships. All right, you guys, see you guys soon. Bye.